Dearest brothers and sisters, may I welcome you to a miracle. Imagine an edible schoolyard in the midst of Berkeley. We're here at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, and right here on the school premises is this miracle of creativity, of life, of the irrepressibility of life at the grassroots of this country. Imagine, they have created here, with much help and forethought, an edible schoolyard for the children. And right beyond here, there's a kitchen. The children come here, the children grow at least a part of the food they eat. Certainly, they have enough for all their school salads, that's for sure. So let's take a walk in the edible schoolyard in Berkeley. And here we can see some magnificent dinosaur kale just coming up and just getting it together. And we see a variety of, we see a row of lettuce right here, lettuce coming up, and some wonderful flowers. I wish I knew what variety they were. So here's oh, it is simply gorgeous here. This is an oasis. It truly, truly is. And here's a kind of a kiosk right here, a kiosk with grapes growing on the sides. And of course, beans, edible potted, I'm sure. Other beans, comfrey, but of course. And the gardener's treasure and delight, tomato plants. And if we go over here, here's another bean that's just coming along. The blossoms of these beans are just gorgeous. A deep, deep purple. And here we have some espargay apple trees. The apples are trimmed and are trained to branch out along this fence-like structure. So as you see, the garden is quite comprehensive. Not only does it have annuals, but it also has perennials, which are doing, the apples are just being formed just now. Oh, and here we have some gorgeous cabbages, right? A beautiful, beautiful purple cabbage. And here a row of red lettuce. Look at the deep, deep coloring in the cabbage. And next to it are, of course, planted beans, which fix nitrogen, provide the nutrients, and fertilize, so to speak, the cabbages, which are heavy feeders. And here we have a butternut squash just coming along, winter squash. A grassy oasis in the middle of the garden. And here we have a great patch of ground cherries This is an edible potted fruit. It's related to tomatoes, and inside each husk there's a cherry-like fruit, ground cherries. So my dearest friends, it has been my privilege to conduct you on this little tour of the magnificence of things. I think when I last looked, $850 billion spent on the military budget. Imagine of what 1/10,000th of that could be if it was devoted to creating edible schoolyards everywhere. At the grassroots of this country, there is so much life, so much creativity. The headlines in the newspaper are becoming more and more unsettling and deeply, deeply disturbing. Some wars, like the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War II, had to be fought, and others like World War I or War in Vietnam are simply insane, without any purpose or any result whatsoever. I have so much faith in the good sense of the people of this great country. We will come through. People have never been more focused, more intelligent, more alert, more cognizant. Imagine that. You can go instantaneously. Open up your laptop, you could go to artificial intelligence and ask most any question and receive an answer well considered in perfect English and in most cases exceedingly useful and cognizant and adroit. So my friends, it is a wonderful world. Why not use the gifts that we have been given? Why not go forth with praise and with thanks? That's what we're here to do. Why not join a community garden as soon as you possibly can? Get together with friends and neighbors. Get and build an edible schoolyard. Build an edible landscape in your nearest public park. Create, if you're concerned about the quality of the food you eat, and you certainly should be, then why not grow at least a part of it yourself? Your front yard, dig up and create there an orchard. Still time to plant fruit trees. In your backyard brimming with sweet corn, tomatoes, eggplant, lettuce, parsley, celery, kale. All of these are treasures that you can create for family, friends, and neighbors. So my dear, dear friends, let us stand up, each and every one of us. Let's stand up and be counted. Let's be counted for love, for learning, and to give praise and thanks and love our neighbors as ourselves. My dearest friends, it is my privilege to share with you. Let us go forward.